So I put on the vest, and my cousin was there, and so I was like, only he can shoot me, and so he's standing, point blank, right, 6 inches from the vest because these vests had metal plates on them too, and he shoot me with a 22 revolver pistol, and so he shot me 4 or 5 times. And you don't feel nothing because the plates are stopping you, but it's just an adrenaline rush like no other, right? Somebody holding a gun 6 inches from your chest and shooting, it's pretty crazy. So I take the vest, we go do some other drugs down the street. And at this point, I'd put on a hooded sweatshirt over the vest and come back. There's some different girls there. Well, the guy who lived there who owned the vest, I asked him to shoot me. Well, at this point, he's laying down in his bed that he has in the living room, drunk, and he's pointing up at me. And so when I asked him, I was like, show him I'm bulletproof. Well, these two girls there had no idea, so he just shoots me once, fine. Second time he shoots me, I felt it that time. I was like, oh, that would hurt. I didn't know what was up at the time. And so I sit down, and at this point I'm thinking, like this is off. Something's off here. And the girls are freaking out already, kind of like, what is going on? I take the hooded sweatshirt off. Well, they can see a vest, so they're like, oh, okay. And then I pull the vest off, and when I did, I could just instantly start seeing like blood kind of coming out my chest. That pressure was holding it in. I should have, it would have been better if I'd have left the vest on. But as I do that on, I had I'll never forget, I had an AC/DC t-shirt on, and the bullet had went right through Angus Young's head on the shirt. And I was like, oh my God, you killed Angus. And I took my shirt off, blood's coming out. They're all freaking out. They're like, let's get him out of here. And one of my friends there, who has been sober today, he's been sober for several years too. But even then, he had the sense to be like, tell this girl there, you're taking him to the hospital now. And so this girl did take me to the hospital. She kind of just dumped me out when she got me there. And so I was able to go in, and I told him I got shot in the chest. It was literally right here, right next. I still got the scar, right next to my heart. And they asked me what happened, and I tell them a couple people tried to rob me, and I wouldn't give them my money, and so they shot me. So I don't think at the time the repercussions of that statement, because then the state police have helicopters and search dogs and a whole SWAT team looking for, attempted murderers, right? So they're looking. Well, my mom and my family start to show up, and they're talking about it. They're like, Duck shot Johnny. It was an accident, blah, blah, blah. Cop overhears them. Was like, now what? Comes to me, Johnny, you got to tell me the truth. Was this an accident? And I said, I'll tell you if you promise that nobody gets in any trouble, I'll tell you the truth. And he was like, okay.